Alright guys, I am back with another Empties video, per usual. Oh, my basket get too full. What I'm going to try this time is, I normally kind of blather on about each product. This time I'm really going to try to just breeze through it. If you like that, or if you don't like it, make sure to tell me down below so I know which way you guys like the videos. If you like it kind of short and sweet, or if you want me to tell you the life story of every product. So I'm also going to be flipping my screen around so that I can't see it. So everybody cross your fingers and toes that everything is in focus. No matter how hard I try, I can't focus on the lens. And I know how annoying it is to see somebody who's kind of looking in their finder. So right now, I'm turning it over. So, first item is my Emberly micellar lotion. This was in my Crap Products 2013, which I will link below. So short and sweet, this stuff blows, doesn't take anything off your face, it's expensive, would not buy again. I ended up dumping about this much down my sink. So that's what I think about that. Thank God. The other thing that was in my Crap Products videos is this L'Oreal Color Riche Balm. I didn't get to use it up. I tried, but especially in the winter, it really, it doesn't do anything to make your lips feel better, even though it's called balm. And no color payoff. Again, it's in that Crap Products video. I will link that down below, but this stuff sucks. Won't buy it again. Next empty item is this Dove Hair Therapy Nourishing Oil Care Anti-Frizz Serum. To be honest, I can't really tell the difference between when I did and when I didn't use this. I wasn't necessarily good about using it every day, but I really couldn't tell a difference. So that's that. Oh, there's another Crap Products item in here. Bare Minerals Prime Time Foundation Primer. Broke me out. From what I've heard, it's broken a lot of other people out, so I don't want to go giving this to a friend or something. People who are already oily, it makes very oily, so really it just doesn't seem to be good for anybody. I was sad when this ran out. This is my Michael Todd Antioxidant Carrot Multivitamin Serum. This was beautifully moisturizing. It actually, I think, changed my skin. While I was using this, my skin produced more oil, which, if you're dry, is actually a good thing. This actually talks about, it assists in regulating your sebum production and encouraging balanced skin. So, for dry people, I think it increases your sebum production, and I can tell you, but maybe for oily people it'll decrease it. But I absolutely loved this. I will definitely be trying more serums from Michael Todd, and maybe even this one again. The only gripe I had was that it ran out really, really quick. I think there's a lot of packaging, not a lot of product. Something else I ran out of is my Urban Decay Skindinavia. This is a little trial size of the all-nighter. Don't remember where I got it from. It was just a setting spray. I mean, it's less sticky than Model in a Bottle, which I appreciated, but I want to try the chill one next, so yeah. That's that. Here's a little trial. I don't normally talk about trials, but I noticed a difference while I was using this, so I felt like I could talk about it. This is Lab Series skincare. It actually says it's for men. I don't know how I ended up with this, but it was very, very smoothing and very mattifying. So I don't really need that, but I don't know, maybe see if you can find yourself a sample and try it out if that's something you're interested in. What else do we have here? We have Equate's Premium Cotton Rounds. I have nothing to say about these cotton rounds other than that they performed in the general way that cotton rounds normally do. What else do we have in here? So this is a bummer. This is Stila Rollerball Perfume. And the reason I'm tossing this is because, let me see if I can find some for you. The rollerball got all rusty. And then I don't remember whether or not this was clear or if the rust turned it this color. So I just don't feel comfortable using it. So this is definitely not a product you just want to keep laying around. If you end up buying this, use it up quick because it will rust and then ruin your product. What else do we have in here? Clean and Clear Mark Treatment Salicylic Acid. I liked this. This was in a favorites video in, oh god, I think February last year. So this lasted a really long time. But by the end, I didn't feel like it was doing anything for me. So I want to try something else. But in the beginning, I really liked it. What else do we have in here? In the Ipsy bag this month, we got Proactive Mark Fading Pads. They smell really bad. I think it's because they have urea in them. And if I used them with any other acne stuff, they made my face itch. But, I mean, I think they were probably good. There weren't enough. I don't think that they did any fading, but I only had 5, so I don't know. I don't think I would buy them, but that's just that. Let's see. This is how bad I am. So remember how I hate the Almay in the purple tube? Well, I was like, oh, I guess I'll try the blue one. They're the same thing. This one doesn't burn my eyes. This is the moisturizing, hydrating one. This one doesn't say it's oil-free. Same oily residue, but this one doesn't burn my eyes. I still hate that oily residue, so I won't buy that again. What do I have here? The Sonia Kashuk Brush and Sponge Cleanser. I got this because I thought it would be a good spot treatment, but it needed water to lather, so that didn't work. It smelled like lavender, which I liked, but it really didn't clean my brushes at all. Like, after I finished using this and I went to use a different one, I could still see stuff coming out of brushes. So this is not recommended at all. It really doesn't get your brushes very clean. What's this? This is my Mario Badescu Drying Lotion. It is basically the one where it's got the layer of pink and the layer of liquid. You dip your cotton bud in, put it on, dries out. I've already ordered a new one because I was like the pink warrior with this. Once a day, twice a day, just like covered stripes, dots, lines, whatever. So yeah, I love this stuff, and I think your skin gets used to it, but I think if you rotate this with some other blemish fighting spot treatments, that would probably be better. So I'm excited to get this back in my hands as soon as Hotelook decides to send it to me. Where's this? This is the one I wanted to do real quick. This is Clean and Easy Cream Hair Remover. So this is kind of like Nair. I got it from Sally's. It started eating through the packaging and leaking everywhere. So that's going in the trash because it smells awful. Like, the smell lingers in your bathroom for days. And it's just that awful Nair smell. And yeah, so I don't recommend this because it ate through its own packaging. And I haven't had it very long. I only got a chance to use it once or twice, but yeah. Don't recommend that. Alright, so this is the Crest 3D White Glamorous White. I hated this stuff. It took me forever to use up because it tasted like the peroxide that is in here. It foamed like peroxide. It tasted like peroxide. It was just nasty, and I couldn't tell you it did any great whitening, but then again, it was like I had to like force myself to use it, so. My Laura Geller Balance and Bright and Fair finally bit the dust. I kept a little bit in there. I talked about this in my best products of 2013, so if you want to know more about it, I will link that down below. But this is a great coverage, great, it really doesn't make you flat because it's got these swirled colors in there. It's marbled, so you don't look so flat. Love this. I've already repurchased it again as soon as Hotelook sends it my way. This is Embryolisse Protective Repair Stick. It's a chapstick, basically. I really liked it. I kept it in my bathroom. I even kind of dug in there a little bit for it. My lips didn't really seem to get used to it. It wasn't the most intense lip therapy, but I think it's good year-round. I don't really know where to buy Embryolisse besides online, so if I had the chance to get it again, I would, but I don't know if I'm going to necessarily order it from, like, France just for the chapstick. Oil-free cleansing wipes in pink grapefruit. I love grapefruit. Unfortunately, these wipes were really harsh. They're for acne-prone skin, but I felt like they were a little bit irritating. So basically, the way I ended up using them was as a treatment. Like, if my face wasn't really dirty, but I wanted to put some, you know, clean off the day and put a little bit of treatment on my face, I used these. So, and the smell is a little chemically and grapefruity. So unfortunately, I don't think I'll be getting these again. I'm feeling a little out of breath here. I normally talk much slower. I'm embracing my inner Minnesotan and getting that full speed talk going, hopefully. So anyway, this is the Tarte Pure Maracuja Oil. Oh my god, there's a hair on there. I'm sorry, that's gross. I didn't know what to do with this. I tried using it a bunch of different ways and I never really found a great way to use it. I used it on my face, I used it on my cuticles, I used it in my hair. I think the best use I found for it was it was strong enough to kind of tame my hair when it was straightened and getting kind of unruly. But I wouldn't buy it just because I didn't really know what to use it for. It came in a kit with something, so yeah. I used up a Burberry London fragrance, and this is kind of one of those female perfumes that smells like it might be for a man, so if that's kind of the thing you like, you might want to check it out. It's musky, it's got like some sandalwood in there, so I liked it. It was just a little trial size I got from my mom. Let's see, Too Faced Lashgasm. I actually really liked this mascara, and I will contemplate buying the full-size tube. It did a good job of curling, of making my lashes really black, lengthening, did a little bit of thickening. I kept this in my purse for days when I wanted to put on mascara on the go. If you want to see it in action, I've got a 10 mascara review video, which I will link down below. Utter Smooth Utter Cream Hand Cream. I got this from my grandma. I was over there complaining about my dry hands and she gave this to me. I don't like it. It has a really weird texture where it feels like a gel, but it doesn't really moisturize, and then it leaves your hands greasy, and I just, I don't like it. I especially didn't like how greasy it made my hands feel. Like if I used this while I was in the car, they were like slipping off my steering wheel, so didn't like that. Did like this. This is my Tea Tree Skin Clearing Facial Wash from the Body Shop. I will definitely be buying this again. I absolutely loved it. My skin behaved very well while I was using this, but I would like to buy it again and see if it was behaving well because of this or something else. But as soon as I stopped using this, my skin really took a downturn, so I will definitely be buying this again. What is this? Crabtree and Evelyn Pomegranate Argan and Grapeseed Oil Hand Therapy Collection. I really liked the smell of this. I liked the pomegranate smell, and it was pretty moisturizing, so depending on how expensive it was, I would consider buying it again. 2 more items. Dry shampoo. I hate that the name is an onomatopoeia. It left a little bit of a dry cast. It didn't smell that great, but I think it's pretty cheap and it works pretty well, so if you want to give it a try, you can. I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't something that I'll like... I've got other stuff I want to try before I would consider repurchasing this again. And lastly, Burt's Bees Cranberry and Pomegranate Sugar Scrub. I loved this. It was in my July favorites, which I will link down below. But it was the perfect amount of, it was a pretty crunchy scrub, very crunchy, that's not the right word, gritty, like large grit scrub. And it was kind of oily too, so your skin felt really moisturized. The smell, didn't like in the beginning, grew on me, so I'll see if they have other ones, but I would definitely consider repurchasing that. That's the end. Everything's in the trash, the basket's empty, and I will see you guys in my next video. Let me know down below whether or not you liked the speed through or the more relaxed version. Bye.